Hello guys, how's it going? What you up to? I have been, well, you could say busy. Look at that. It's a big cage. Yes, so there's more to see. Oh, hello. This can't left click out. We're playing in the latest snapshot, whatever it is, C18C, 13W18C. That's not the right button. There we go. And now to get in and out of minecarts, left shift, the sneak key. Interesting. Yeah, so let's go and have a look at what I have done. You'll notice no pigmen here, and that's because I've half slabbed this area here and some of the fortress above. Just the closest. It's by no means a perimeter, but it's quite good having these nether brick half slabs because you can't really tell that I've done it. I haven't done those. It doesn't really look any different, so that's good. And well, let's go. Oh, let's go up here. Pistons, 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 pistons. All of these fully pistoned up. So I think somewhere in the region of 6 or 7 stacks of pistons. I think it was about a stack and a half per level. Can't remember now. Yes, I've also sneak glimpse there. Can we see it from here? Probably not. I have also put a nice put a kind of a ledge out on the top there, which wasn't there before, to match the fact that the cage at the bottom is wider than the cage at the top. So it's got this ledge here, so I put one on the top to match it. I had to get the cage in because the ghasts were atrocious. My goodness gravy, they were all over me. And that was especially dangerous because look at this. Oh yes. Oh yes. What a space. I think this looks absolutely amazing. Massive room with walls of lava. I think I'm so happy with this. Also quite pleased with the floor pattern. It was nearly going to be check, nether brick, stone, and at the last moment as I started building it, I thought, you know what, I got the first row laid out for checkerboard, and I thought, you know, it's just so, it's a nice pattern, but I mean, you really can't get any plainer without having all one colour. So I think that this just makes it look a lot better than it would. I really like this space, and I mean the plan has always been to put storage down here, and I almost just want to leave it as an empty space, maybe put something in the middle as a feature, because I really like this. Maybe I'm attached to it because I spent somewhere in the region of about 7 or 8 hours wading around underwater, under lava. But yeah, it was a monster to do, an absolute monster. And we have these platforms here all set up, so we can walk along and kill things, which is fantastic. One thing you can't really see like for any distance, which is a shame, but These are half slabs, and if I made it, I could make it half a block higher, but then these would be spawnable to pigmen. And I want to be killing the pigmen that come down here, because I don't want them hugging the mob caps. So it's important that I'm not giving them anywhere to spawn. However, if I want to look out, I can always use the glass tube there with the ladder, or I can use the observation throne, like that, and I can see, oh, withers over there, off. Always make sure you leave that down. So, I mean, it's going to work really well, I think. However, so two big things, maybe three, that need to be done. The pistons need wiring up to get this place operational as a mob farm, get the shifting floor working. I need to make the outside of this prettier. I have an idea. I'm hoping it's I've not bitten off more than I can chew with it. And the possible third is to run hopper chains along underneath these, so that any drops, now really you can pick any drops up, although sometimes they'll fall on the other side, you'd have to go all the way around and pick them up. Anything that falls on here you can actually pick up just by jumping, I found, because I've had a few mobs like just fall down through a gap, and I pushed a few down to check I got the heights right. So that was interesting, that you just, oh, and you can pick them up. It seemed to me, but hopper chains or possibly hopper minecarts, because this would be a lot of hoppers. Even for me, this would be a lot of hoppers. But really, first order of business is to get this baby operational. So what we're going to do now, oh, I hear you, Blaze. What I'm thinking is, now I've realized I need to take these pistons out, or actually I can maybe just if I do this, it will basically, if they fall through here, there are spots underneath where basically the structure of the ladder tunnel, it won't work. But if I do that and put like a door, then that'll stop that happening, so they can still spawn here and fall through. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Anyway, I need to figure out how I'm going to wire this up. I'm thinking that I'm going to need to put another ledge outside. I could maybe wire them up here. I need to figure out how I'm going to repeat the signal without big loops of redstone, and without it skipping pistons where there's a repeater. So I want to test a few things on that, actually, because I've noticed a bit of a funny thing about the way pistons update each other. They seem to do it a lot easier than they used to. So yes, I'm going to go get some stuff and come back to you. See you in a mo. Okay, so I'm going to put the timer on the bottom level of the farm, simply because it'll be easier to transmit the clock signal. It'll be not a timer, a clock. It'll be easier to transmit it up than it will be to transmit it down. We'll use the that trick to basically make sure all the levels get activated at the same time, because I want all the floors to shift simultaneously, so that basically what happens is they will fall only one floor, and if they're shifting at different times, they might phase through all the floors, which means only the ones from the bottom floor will actually survive. So first thing I want to check And I'm thinking I might actually have to move this cage all the way out, because I need somewhere to run my redstone. Now I could run it across the top of these blocks, like on here, top of these pistons, like that. But I was thinking I'd actually run it. Yeah, no, we can do this. We can do this. So what I'm interested in knowing is if I do this like that, and I bet I've not got a lever, have I? I've got a torch. That's fine. Can I? Thinking about it, this is actually. Oh, this is a no. Oh, might not be a no-brainer. Yeah, because in order to repeat that, I then need to bring. I'll need to bring the signal back up, and I'll need to do that by putting a block on top of there, and then craziness ensues. Oh. Dope. So I can't do that. Back to my initial thought on taking advantage of easy block updates. Oh, there we go. Oh, hello. That's interesting. Why are you like that? Oh well, we can take this opportunity to fix something I've noticed, and that is these ledges here are going to be a problem because mobs will get caught on them. Oh, and apparently spawn on them. I thought that would have been half slabbed, but there we go. There we go. Right. There we go. Much better. Okay, so what we can do is perhaps... Can I have you? No? Thank you. If we put a block here... Oh, go away. Bye-bye. And a repeater like that. Obviously that's going to repeat the signal, but what I'm hoping is when the pistons, so the piston directly here is not going to get directly powered, but it will be powered by this. And what I'm hoping is that it will get updated by the pistons either side firing, basically. So it's only going to matter on the bottom level, because obviously this here is going to get powered by the block here. So let's have a look and see if that does the trick. Oh, it does as well. Fantastic. And does it retract? Yes. Brilliante. Wonderful. That's really good. Okay. So, the final thing I've thought while I've been gathering my materials is I need somewhere to actually put this clock. So I think I am going to sacrifice this last bit of spawnable space so that I can house the clock in it. So we get rid of you. I'll get it before it despawns. Put that there. And I'll get that one before it despawns. I promise. Okay. For our clock, we need a design. And I think what I'm going to do is a hopper clock, because they are brilliant and awesome and all that good stuff. So, do that. Cool. And comparator. Fantastic. And comparator. Okay, so now what we need to do is, I mean, I could just drop an item in here. But you need these floors, I think you need these floors to be stationary for a certain amount of time in order to get things to spawn. So we want to slow this clock down. So what we're going to do, put some more in there, is we're going to put a piston here and a piston here. No. Here. There we go. Right. And then we'll put a block here and some redstone here. Cool. Great. Okay, now what we need is to stop this comparator instantly lighting up, or at least we need to stop it instantly. We're going to have to knock those out. Instantly setting the thingy, piston off. So, how can we do that, eh? I don't really want to... Easiest thing to do would be to do this. But I don't really want to do that. I wish there was a way of outputting a variable strength, you know, a selectable strength of redstone without having to run massive, you know, just a lever that you could set the signal something-y to. I could... Well, I couldn't actually, because I'd have to put a torch next to that, so that won't work. Let me think. Oh, it's actually thinking about it. So that's off. Still off. On. I reckon we can do that with a lever on the outside and a dot of redstone there. In fact, we might not. Would we need a... Is there somewhere to put it? Yeah, we'll need a lever on the outside. And then we can put... Just set it up the same way. So what we're doing there is we're comparing the output there with a full strength redstone. So what we need is some non-stackable items so that it doesn't have to be full of several hundred items before it goes off. Minecarts would do it. Water bottles will do it as well. Have I got any of those? Plenty of those. Not that wasteful. Oh, in fact, there you go. I got a load of iron there. Let's just make some minecarts. So what we'll do is we'll make 4 minecarts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll use a stack of ender pearls because 16 count as a full stack. And we will want a lever. For which we will need cobble. Cobble? Have I really not got any cobble? Come on, I must have cobble. Only premium materials in my nether. And a lever. Right. Okie dokie. We can fail at climbing ladders for a bit. And then what we'll do is, let's see. Let's pop you out. Oh, there's a slab there. I could take that out, I guess. Or, I know what we'll do, we'll just put another slab down to make it a full block. Like that. Do not go into your inventory while on a ladder. Okay, power. Redstone. Brilliant. And now, if we put 4 minecarts and a stack of ender pearls in, redstone. Whoa! Ah, that's interesting. I need to do the same over there. No one about. Nope. There. And fail. Okay, we'll use a torch because that's what I've got on me. We'll use a torch there as well. There we go. Right. And we'll just, I know this is going to look a bit weird, but we're just stopping anything spawning on that space. Okay. Whoa, there we go. And seal that back off. Right, so that should now do that. And that. Fantastic. Brilliant. Okay, so now what we need to do is repeat the signal on. Now that's going to be easy over here. We'll do that. And go away. Thank you. How obliging of you. And then probably that there. Yeah, I guess. And then we can use the vertical wire like that. and we'll be able to pop redstone and there as well, so we'll get the signal up there. Obviously we'll need to do something like that to stop anything spawning in there. Cool. And the real key here is now going to be, how do I get this? Okay, that was actually simpler than I thought. We've got a dot of redstone there. So when this comes over here, the dot of redstone is going to light up. There we go. So I've got an extra block in there that needs to be removed. And that way, that block is going to get powered. Beautiful. And then because this is going over there, we can put our repeater back in. Tell you what, let's put that there. Repeater in there. And whoa, don't need that anymore. And we don't want it because we want, let's see. We need to have equal signal lengths so that any delay is, actually it's not that not that sensitive. I think it's going to be okay, but let's do it anyway. So we break that. Repeater in there. And beautiful. Okay. Let us just let's see, how can we do this? Whoa. Right, we put that there and it's going to lock it in place. And we can now wire this up for reals. So get our repeaters and basically I'll just run this down all the way down. Like so, and then ooh. Cool, find where the signal stops. It's there. Repeater, block, and onwards. Okay, so when I've done that, what we'll do is we will wire up the next levels. Well, there we go. Okay, so this level, you can see that the signal can come up here. So we can now do that. And nope. That. Put that on there. And boom. Beautiful. No delay on that. And this very same trick is going to work here as well. Neat. Yep. And we'll just need to... In fact, we can do it like that. And again, with some nether brick, same nether brick along the top, repeater, redstone, and on I go. So I'm going to get on with wiring that up, and I will come back to you once it is done. Okay, so I have completed that, and I realise, thinking about it, this is just wrong. This is not bud powering. There. I could put, it is bud powering this with updates, but I could just put redstone in front of this repeater, it power it directly. The one we're interested in is the one below the repeater. That's getting diagonally powered from this block here. And that's the one that's getting instant budded by the pistons beside it. So, there you go. Hello? Oh, that's nether brick. Right, okay. So, I've eliminated as much spawning space in these wiring loom areas as possible. I put doors here and here. And it's pretty similar on each level. Like that. There's a couple of times it kind of has to take a bit of a further path on the vertical wiring. And this one I can't put a door in because I need to get the redstone signal across to the other side. But ho-hum, not everything can be perfect. That can go there. That can go there. But yes, the timer seems to work. I've replaced the torch with a lever so that we can do this. Whoa. And what we should see is, in a moment. Actually, I've realised something. Yeah. This here gets a little bit broken by this lever, so I'll have to figure a better way of switching it off. But they don't look like they're taking any damage, apart from the ones that are stupidly falling down the sides. But still, free gold. I wonder, could blocks stop them standing over those blocks? But then you're cutting down even more spawning space in the farm. So yeah, a few are going to fall all the way down the sides and die. But from the looks of it, we're getting a pretty good rate down here. So if we come along here, I can punch you. There we go. And they're all 1 or 2 hits. Or I can use the looting sword, which is probably what I'm going to do most of the time. Oh. Here we go, look at this. Come here. Beautiful. Skull. No inventory space for a start. No skull. And what the? What? How on earth did you get in here, mate? Is that the new... I wonder, the whole zombies calling for help thing, I wonder if the pigmen are doing it. Well, there you go. Zombie in the nether. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need a... Whoa! How the hell did you get down here? Did you glitch through somewhere? That was unexpected. I'm a little worried about that. That could be a little bit of a crimp in the farm. Let's make ourselves a chest down here to collect some stuff. I bet the zombie pigmen are calling for help, just like the zombies in the overworld, and apparently calling for normal zombie help as well. Oh, that is most interesting. 23 gold nuggets already. Go. Cool, right. Yeah, definitely need a hopper system to pick up all these extra drops that I'm not getting. I'm going to have to keep an eye out on that, because there's definitely no spawnable spacers down here. Even this area up top. And this, even this, the lid of the Throne of Observation should keep that from being a spawnable space. So that is very strange and worrying. However, apart from that, the farm does seem to be working. We get some more drops. And working well. Yeah, look, a zombie. Another zombie. How, and where? That must be a snapshot bug. Hello. Very strange. Very strange indeed. Anyway, that is definitely all the time I've got. I was hoping to get onto the aesthetics part of the build. I do have 3 wither skulls now. I got another one while building this. Yeah, I think next time we might fight the wither. But until that next time, take care of yourselves. Come on. There we go.